Easter morning, 2015. Last night was the full moon. Saaki some means it's time to go get some eggs. And Mahoney and I are up at the butt crack of dawn, even before that. Getting ready to go out and brave the cold and get ourselves some eggs and do Easter the real way. I don't know if you can see this the way that I can, but in the full moon here, it is pretty visible. There's a lot of snow on the ground. Try to block off that red view. It snowed last night, so there's a good sticky layer of that to make the egg hunt even more complex than it already is. The geese are going to be caching eggs, and so we're going to have to look for those caches. There might be some geese sitting eggs, so we'll have to look for those as well. Those won't be as hard, but the caches hidden underneath the snow is going to be difficult. We're going to be cold, we're going to be wet, we're going to be inside of a raft going across a lake onto an island. This is a typical Easter for the heavy heads. Hey, just look at this shit. It's snowing. As we prepare to go for our egg hunt. Fuck. Every year, some shit like this. Yeah, so we're four-wheeling it over to the lake on icy roads because we're crazy.
Told you I'm not crazy.
There's nobody else out here.
Yeah, but you're the one that's crazy, not me.
I think we're crazy.
I'm not crazy. I'm just a passenger.
Who else gets out here at 5:30 in the morning on Easter? Icy roads, it's snowing, and we're gonna go collect eggs.
Look, there's a man right there.
No, that guy's crazy too. It's not as crazy as us though. He's not going to get eggs. Yeah, we just got out here. The geese on the island already know what's going on. They've seen us here before, previous years. They're aware what we're about. Okay, so we're out on the island, and now we gotta look for egg caches, and it's gonna be difficult with the snow. Right here, we have a nest.
Oh, there's some eggs.
Yeah, look at that.
Full cache though.
Look at that. That's a full nest. So we have to. She's already taken out down. You can see her down on the side there. The eggs are probably
These are
warm.
pretty warm. Yeah.
Yeah, she's already incubating.
Another one over there.
With these ones that are already being incubated, yeah, we're too late for, but
This one might be okay.
just got one egg here.
This one's warm though.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be warm because I think they were sitting on them. There's another nest down there. I think we're gonna have to like take some of the eggs that they were sitting on, number them, and test them when we get home, see how far developed they are. We brought Sharpie pens with us so that we could put numbers on them, and so we know which nests are further along developed than others. But yeah, I think because of the snow, look at that, she's just getting off right there.
think we can take any other eggs.
Huh?
I don't think we should take any other eggs. I think they're way too far developed.
Way too far. They can't be more than a few days developed.
Yeah, I know.
And they're all going to be dipped in oil. Yeah, I don't know what to do. So what we're doing is we are numbering the eggs, or numbering the nests, I should say, or the eggs in the nest. So this is the 10th nest. I'm putting the number 10 on all these eggs. And then I'm taking some of them. Reason being, all these eggs are going to be destroyed by the city, and so we're leaving a few. We're leaving a few so that they can, so that the geese will sit them and incubate them as they have been. See, I've got kind of a bag full of eggs here. Very unfortunate though. You know, these geese are just trying to raise their families out here best way they know how, and we're fucking with them. It's not really so much our fault, it's natural order of things, but at the same time, you got a cache? Yay! Write a C on them. One actual cache. That's nice. Most of these nests are already being incubated. The geese out here are starting a little bit earlier than those at the pond. When we find a cache, that's a good deal, because those are viable, nice viable eggs that we can actually trust haven't started developing yet. Yeah, you can hear the distress of the geese as they go back and witness what's happened. From each of the nests, we've taken all but 2 or 3 eggs. Of course, they're very upset. We found 14 nests and 1 cache. A little bit later than we should have come, because we should have found mostly caches, but the geese here have got a very early start. So for each of the nests, we numbered them. We number the eggs in the nest, like nest number 1, nest number 2, nest number 3. So we get home, we'll open them, one egg from each nest, and we'll just, if the egg is good, we'll just freeze it. If it's not good, then we know that all the other ones from that nest are not good as well, if they're too far developed. And so the ones that are too far developed, I'll probably take out to the big river island. Alright, so we've after the count, we've got far fewer eggs this year off of that island than we normally get. 49 eggs. I've got about 29 of them here in this bag. These are all viable eggs. We've checked the nest numbers. We've been cracking eggs and checking them. These are all the stacks of cracked eggs. We're just going to freeze them because freezing eggs works good enough. You could just refrigerate them. In fact, if they're good and just being cached, not being incubated, you could just like store them in a cooler room. But since most of these were being incubated, we're gonna just freeze them and maintain them in the state that they're in. So 49 eggs. Typically off of that island we get almost 200 eggs. And but last year it was going down a little bit. This year, obviously, going down quite a bit more. I think we're having an effect on those geese, but
I think they're moving.
yeah, they're moving to nest somewhere else, I'm sure. But that's good because before the golf course guys in the city were just going there and dipping them in oil and killing all the eggs, all 200 plus. So if they're moving and nesting elsewhere, that's better than having their eggs dipped and sitting on a nest for a month, starving and having nothing hatch.
And then we got one little tiny funny egg.
Oh yeah, yeah. We always get a funny little egg, and this is definitely not a goose egg. This is some other kind of waterfowl egg, and this is not even a mallard egg. I don't know who the hell's egg that is.
I don't know.
Mallard eggs look about like chicken eggs, but that's quite different.